Nikki White. I'm part of White Tree Fine Art and author of my new children's book series, Pointe, the Ballerina. I just had a young dancer ask me for some tips and pointers on foot strengthening exercises, and I wanted to show her some. I'm going to show you some Theraband exercises. As you know, there are different colors and different strengths. Blue is a pretty easy one. This is a good one. So you want to put it across the ball of your foot. You don't want to go too low. You want it to be able to drape over your toes a little bit over the top. So we put it so that the pressure is going right in the ball of my feet. So I'm going to straighten my leg, and you can follow along if you would like to. And there's the classic one of just doing demi and full. And I want the full demi. So it's not half full, it's demi point is your full point minus your toes. So regardless of what my toes are doing, the ball of my foot stays there. It's as full as it can go. And then when I do point my toes, it should go even further. Some schools teach to have the toes straight out from the arch, to go straight out this way, but I firmly believe that you need to work the toes as far as you can, because point shoes are much harder to point than flat shoes. You need to have that extra strength. You need to get all those little intrinsic muscles, all those tiny muscles in your feet to kick in. So we're going to do 10 in parallel. Half, full, half, up. This is 2, full, half, up, and 3, full, half, up, and 4, full, half, up. Hold up knee, 5, and half, up, and 6, full, half, up, and 7, full, half, up, 8, full, and up, half, full, half, up, that's 9, last one, full, half, 10. Then what we're going to do, to accentuate what I was just speaking about, pointing the toes and really getting those toes, the muscles under your toes, all the little muscles in your feet to go, we're going to go to half point, and you're going to do 10 with just the toes, all the way, like toes touching the floor. Yes, we go 1, and 2, and don't bend your knee, 3, and 4, and 5, and push, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Yes? Then, the next exercise we're going to do is you're going to put your foot in a sickle position, and you're going to stretch it out the other way. What I like to do for this exercise, as opposed to just pulling on it with my hand, I like to put my other foot there to help with the tension. So then it's not pulling at this angle, it makes it a little bit of a flatter angle for my foot, which makes it a bit harder. And it's also not as hard for you, so you're not leaning off to the side this way. You can stay sitting up tall, so this foot is very sickled. It's going to feel strange. And we're going to do 10 pulls as far out as we can go. That's what's going to get all these muscles strong, so you can make that beautiful winged position, yes? So we go, and 1, and 2, and it can go up a little bit, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Then we take the Theraband and we do the opposite. So we take it over here. I do the same thing with my foot. I cross it over and I pull so that it's not just depending on my arm. So I can sit up tall, and now we're going to pull in. Get all the inside muscles of our calves working for 10. And we go 1, and pointing the foot, 2, and 3, and 4. Full movements, 5, and 6, sitting up tall, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. The last exercise I want you to do is take the Theraband around both feet this time. Go ahead and straighten. And what you're going to do is you're going to cross the Theraband so that it's pulling in opposite directions this way, and you point your toes. And what you're going to do, it's going to be very small. You're basically just going to separate your feet like this. And it can be very small, but it's to get all these muscles on the outside working. So we pull up, crossed, and you just do little pulses for 10. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Now, if you did that all with your right foot, play the video again and do it all with me with your left foot. And make sure you go all the way through. And don't forget to be sitting up tall while you're doing all these things. Pointe is not just having strong feet. Your entire body helps you go on pointe. So the more you pay attention to standing up, sitting up straight, getting your muscles in your knees and your legs pulled up, everything active, everything helps you dance on pointe. Not just these. These are some of the tools to get you ready, but good posture, everything engaged is what's really going to help. And if you have any further questions about what I just showed you, go to my blog at creamoftheballerina.com or whitetreefineart.com. Thank you. Good night.